It started with a laptop and a few $100s in Bitcoin. A decade later, it became a private island paradise. One man's early bet on crypto grew into something more than wealth that became total freedom. No neighbors, no noise, no government oversight. Just open skies, ocean breezes, and a lifestyle built entirely off the grid, powered by blockchain and belief. The investor, known only as Kai to protect his identity, bought Bitcoin in 2011 when it was under $10. By 2017, his holdings were worth over $30 million. But instead of Lamborghinis or skyscraper condos, Kai had another vision: complete independence. Not just financial freedom, but physical, digital, and environmental autonomy. He started scouting private islands. Most people look for palm trees and proximity to airports. Kai had different criteria: high elevation, low hurricane risk, year-round sun for solar power, and natural freshwater sources. He found the perfect spot in the South Pacific, an uninhabited island with volcanic soil, lush forests, and coral reefs. The purchase was made entirely in crypto. Using smart contracts and escrow wallets, Kai negotiated the deal through a blockchain real estate platform. The transaction was secure, anonymous, and instant. No banks, no lawyers, no red tape. Just two wallets exchanging code and one man acquiring 600 acres of tropical sovereignty. Construction followed. No traditional contractors, no diesel generators. Kai hired a crew of off-grid builders and technologists who specialized in sustainable design. Solar panels, water filtration, and battery banks came first. Then bamboo villas, floating docks, and a fiber optic satellite uplink for full internet independence. He named it Freedom Key. The island is fully self-sufficient. Energy from the sun, water from rainfall and wells, food from permaculture gardens and aquaponics. Drones deliver specialty goods from the mainland. A solar-powered desalination unit converts seawater to drinking water. He even mines Bitcoin using surplus energy. Freedom Key is more than a home. It's a private experiment in post-currency living. Kai accepts crypto for everything on the island, from boat rentals to guest stays. Every transaction is peer-to-peer. There are no credit cards, no taxes, no receipts. Just public ledgers and private living, shielded from centralized control. A rotating crew of crypto friends, developers, and off-grid thinkers visit the island. Some stay weeks, others months. They help build, code, teach, and relax. In exchange, they pay with Bitcoin or tokens. The island has become a sort of floating DAO, part residency, part startup, part intentional community with no CEO. The villas are minimalist but luxurious. Open-air layouts, ocean views, and interiors crafted from local materials. There's a communal kitchen, a blockchain library, a music dome powered by AI DJs, and even a meditation temple that uses biometric sensors to sync music to your heartbeat. Luxury here is coded, not purchased. The entire island runs on smart contracts. Access codes, lighting, energy distribution, even water usage are controlled via blockchain. If you want to host a guest, you generate a unique token for their stay. If you want to reserve the studio, you sign a contract. It's governance without politics, just code and consensus. Security is layered. Drones patrol the perimeter. Cameras and AI systems monitor environmental data. If a storm approaches, the network prepares. If a boat comes too close, alerts are triggered. It's not paranoid, it's prepared. In Kai's world, privacy is sacred and automation is freedom. The island even has its own digital currency, KEYCOIN. Visitors use it for services, food, and gear. It's minted on a custom chain and backed by the island's treasury of Bitcoin, solar credits, and land value. Kai calls it resource-backed autonomy, an economy decoupled from inflation and borders. Kai rarely leaves. He runs his ventures from a solar-powered workstation, attending meetings in the metaverse, managing assets through cold wallets, and tracking island stats via dashboards. His closest neighbors are dolphins. His meetings happen in VR. His morning commute is a kayak ride to the reef. He doesn't consider himself a prepper or recluse. He calls himself post-economic, someone who believes that the future of civilization is decentralized, regenerative, and free from traditional systems. For him, Bitcoin wasn't a get-rich-scheme, it was a jailbreak from society's defaults. Freedom Key is proof of concept that crypto wealth can buy not just luxury, but liberation. It shows that money without purpose is empty, but money with vision can change the way humans live. No roads, no rulers, just raw nature, digital tools, and a new model of human settlement. Other crypto millionaires have taken notice. Several have contacted Kai to create their own islands or expand the Freedom Key model. There's talk of a floating archipelago of crypto colonies linked by mesh networks and trade routes. Some call it unrealistic, others call it inevitable. Critics argue that it's digital escapism, that the rich are running from the world they helped shape, but Kai believes it's evolution, that centralized systems are too slow, too corrupt, and too broken to fix. His island isn't an escape, it's a prototype, a seed for what comes after collapse. He's even launched a digital twin of the island in the metaverse. Here, anyone can explore Freedom Key, interact with its systems, and propose upgrades. Architects, coders, artists, and thinkers are invited to co-create its evolution. The physical and virtual versions grow in parallel, one rooted in Earth, the other in code. Education is part of the mission. Kai offers virtual workshops on off-grid tech, crypto economics, regenerative farming, and digital sovereignty. Kids join from refugee camps and remote villages, their tuition a few satoshis. It's not about money, it's about mindset. Knowledge, like sunlight, should be free. The island doesn't aim to be a utopia. There are rules, responsibilities, and experiments that fail. But it's a living lab, a place where ideas get tested, not just tweeted. Where the blockchain meets the rainforest, and the result is something strange, beautiful, and quietly revolutionary. It's easy to dismiss it as eccentric, a Bitcoin fantasy with bamboo walls. But look deeper, and it reflects something urgent. A hunger for control, for community, for systems that work. In a world of surveillance, inflation, and instability, one man used crypto to buy not more stuff but more space, more peace, and more say. Freedom Key is still evolving. New structures rise, systems improve, visitors come and go. But the core remains: one man, a dream, and a networked island that runs on sunshine, code, and conviction. It's not just a home, it's a statement that freedom, real freedom, is still possible if you build it.